Hello everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today? What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
Jay, hi, and you and I almost forgot about Halloween.
Really? Mikey, what are we going to do?
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a pumpkin house today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello everyone, dear friends. We have a challenge in Minecraft. We will build Pumpkin House today.
We will have 3 rounds in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Adventurecraft. For the first round, I will need blocks of terracotta and wood. I'm starting construction. To begin with, I'm building my pumpkin house out of blocks of wood. What a pity! Mikey and I were in business and forgot to make such a wonderful video for you in advance. Therefore, most likely, this video will be released only on November 1st. Well, right for Halloween in Mexico, huh? So guys, write in the comments, what did you do yesterday? Did you go shopping for sweets at home? What kind of costumes did you have? Tell us everything in the comments. I'm very interested. Mikey and I are not going to go candy shopping this year. We are still very old for that. But I remember how in my childhood, I dressed up in a Spider-Man costume. Oh, that year, I was able to collect a lot of sweets. I was very lucky with my neighbors. There weren't very many children on our street, so they gave most of their sweets to me. Ha 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 ha. It was fun. By the way, do you know what kind of holiday this is? What does Halloween even mean? Its prototype is the Old Irish Samhain Festival. Initially, the holiday was accustomed to harvesting, which is symbolized by the change of the year. In addition, on this day, they usually commemorated the dead and shared legends about their ancestors. Until the 19th century, this tradition did not leave the borders of Northern Europe. However, in 1845, Ireland faced periods of crop failure and epidemics, which caused about 2 million people to emigrate to the American continent. This served to spread the tradition of celebrating the night before All Saints' Day in the United States. The holiday immediately caught on in the South, while residents of the northern states did not immediately approve of it due to their rigid Protestant beliefs. At first, the American version of Halloween celebration was more like fun parties and social events where Americans sang, danced, and predicted each other's fate. Begging for sweets is probably the most enjoyable and favorite Halloween tradition. In most cases, children are waiting for this holiday solely for the sake of going to their neighbors for sweets and cookies. This is often accompanied by the question, sweetness or nastiness? Where did this custom come from? In all English-speaking countries, preparing for Halloween is a rite of passage. Almost everyone buys pumpkins and lots of chocolates, candies, pies, and other sweets. If people want to take part in the game, then they should decorate the house. Decorate the entrance with a plastic web and put a jack-o'-lantern next to it with a candle burning inside. Some owners prefer to immediately leave the dessert in special devices. Oh, so I finished my pumpkin house. Now I'm going to start its interior decoration. I changed the blocks of earth inside to wood to make a beautiful floor. It's time for furniture. I put a bed, a workbench, and a flower. Anvils with foliage for decoration. Complete the missing blocks on top. Put more foliage. I put chests on this side and different stoves on this side. I'm putting a carpet on the floor. Great! My pumpkin house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
Meanwhile,
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. round has come to an end.
Wow! Mikey, you've got a great pumpkin house. Well done.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing pumpkin house you turned out. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 2. For the second round, I will need blocks of wood and pumpkins. I'm starting to build my pumpkin house out of acacia tree blocks, building Jack's pumpkin face out of them. And while I'm building this house, I want to tell you a scary story. Are you ready? Then I'm starting. Once upon a time, there was a boy and a girl. One day, their mom returned from a Halloween party with a red spot on her face. Every day, this stain got bigger and bigger until it took up the whole face. Over time, the mother got worse and worse. Eventually, she passed away. But before she died, she asked the children never to go to the cemetery at night. The next night, the boy heard his mother's voice calling him outside the window. The boy looked out of the window and looked back. No one was around. Then, the boy decided to go out through the window and check behind the house. As soon as he came out, he heard his mother's voice calling him to the cemetery. The boy always obeyed his mother. He went to the cemetery and disappeared. The next night, the girl heard the same voice. She also obeyed her mother and also went to the cemetery. There she saw her mother in a white dress and with a red face. The girl approached her mother, but saw that it was not a face, but a red mask. The girl grabbed the mask and it stuck to the girl's face. Mom got rid of the curse, smiled, kissed the girl on the forehead, and returned home, and the girl in the red mask has been wandering the streets at night since then and scaring passers-by. They say that if you touch her, the curse will pass from her to you and the girl will be free, but no one has yet wanted to sacrifice themselves for her. That's the story. The exterior of my pumpkin house is ready. I'm starting the interior decoration. It's time for furniture. I put up a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp, bookshelves, and an enchanted table. Wardrobes for clothes and shoes. Put the missing blocks. Put up racks for armor with armor and hang paintings on the wall. Finish the ceiling. I'm hanging a chandelier from above. Great! My pumpkin house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
Meanwhile,
In the second round, I need to build even better than JJ. I'm starting construction. Great! The second round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey! What an amazing pumpkin house you have turned out. Great!
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me!
Wow, JJ, you've got a great pumpkin house. It's amazing!
Thanks, Mikey. Round 3. In the third round, I will use a special command to quickly build my pumpkin house. Wow, it's huge! It's Jack! It's a Jack-shaped house. Very cool. This is a real Halloween house. Great! My pumpkin house is ready. I wonder how Mikey's doing.
meanwhile,
In the third round, I need to give my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The third round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey, you've got a great pumpkin house. Well done.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing pumpkin house you turned out. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you like the most. Well, it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, I think it's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.
Good night to you. Thanks for watching, friends. Subscribe and like. And also, don't forget to click on the bell so that you don't miss new videos. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone, dear friends. The weather is just wonderful outside today. I wonder what adventures await me today. What? I think Mikey's coming to me. Mikey, it's open.
JJ, I just saw an advertisement for an old cartoon where the house was alive.
Oh, Mikey, you're probably talking about Monster House.
I have just a great idea, JJ. Let's build a monster house today.
Wow, Mikey, the idea is really great. Okay, I agree. But first, let's welcome our dear viewers.
Of course, JJ, go ahead.
Hello, everyone, dear friends. We have a challenge in Minecraft. Today, Mikey and I will build Monster House.
We will have 3 rounds in total, and you decide who won in the comments.
Are you ready, Mikey?
Of course, JJ.
Then we're starting. Round 1. For the first round, I will need blocks of wood, glowing blocks, and concrete. I'm starting construction. First of all, I'm building the foundation of my monster house. Friends, tell me, have you watched this wonderful cartoon about the house where the soul of an evil woman lived? I'm building my monster house a fence. It's just a very creepy cartoon. I think that you can't watch such a cartoon before going to bed. Otherwise, you can just stay up all night. I'm still building my monster house. With the help of glowing blocks, I build the eyes of my monster house. I'm also using blocks of wood to build the second floor. And just like last time, I'm completing the second eye of my monster house. Friends, do you know who lives inside this monster house? If not, then I'll tell you. Before, when the house was just being built, a young girl, Constance, lived there. During her lifetime, Constance suffered from the oppression of her enormous, abnormal weight. The only way for her to earn money was to perform in the Circus of Freaks, where she became just a pig for the amusement of the public. Of course she was offended, because it's not fair. The girl didn't do anything wrong and people laughed at her just like that. You can't just do that. They pelted her with rotten eggs, tomatoes, chanted insults, and the girl lived in a real pen. These are absolutely inhuman conditions. But one night she was offered to run away by a thin man who became the only one who could love her despite her appearance. Together, they bought a plot in the middle of a desolate plain and headed towards the dream of building their own house. However, one accident changed everything. Constance fell into a pit during construction and was filled with concrete. The dwelling was completed, but now a terrifying, hating spirit hovers around it, reminding of the tragedy of the past years. Such a story happened to a poor girl, and at that moment, she just hated the whole world. We can understand her, of course, but you can't be an evil person. That's exactly what this story will tell you. About the poor girl, Constance, and that everyone in this world needs to be treated kinder. Well, it's time to finish building the first round. I'm putting up a bed, putting anvils in the corners, and decorating them with foliage. On this side, I put chests and stoves, and between them, I put a workbench and a rack for armor. I'm hanging a painting. And on the other hand, I put up a lot of bookshelves, as well as an enchanted table. Now, I'm laying a huge carpet all over the room. Great! My monster house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing.
Meanwhile,
That's the first round. I need to do my best. I'm starting construction. Great! The first round has come to an end.
Wow, Mikey. What? Mikey, did you just summon the real monster house again?
No, of course not, JJ. It's just such a style.
Well, it's kinda weird. Is it even possible to enter it?
Of course you can. So watch and follow me, JJ.
All right.
You see, I'm telling you, it's just such a style. Minimalism.
Well, this time I'll count this building.
That's great. Brother, show me what you have built. Wow, JJ, what an amazing monster house you've got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 2. For the second round, I will need a lot of different blocks of wood, a fence, as well as glowing blocks. I'm starting construction. First of all, I'm building the foundation of my monster house. After that, I make the base of the monster house wider and build a small platform using blocks of wood. Now, I'm putting a wooden fence on the base of my monster house. Friends, do you know what would be the best support from you? The most important thing for me is that you smile more often and you like our cartoons. And I will also be the happiest if you like me. Do you know why, my dear viewers? Because I really love hearts. Yes, I'm quite a heartthrob. I'm continuing to build my super duper monster house. I think I can tell you further the story of this huge and evil monster house. It turned out that the husband of this poor woman survived, and he took all the things that came to his sight. You probably thought that this grandfather was evil, but in fact, it turned out that he was not. After all, he was just trying to protect all people from his wife, who had returned to Monster House. There were 3 children who saw how Monster House ate a dog and 3 other people, with the help of their tongue, and the children decided to stop Monster House. They managed to get into the house, remaining uneaten, but they do not have time to find the fireplace because they fall into the basement, where Mr. Nevercracker, Constance's husband, kept things that fell on his property. There, they also discover a crypt with Constance, the old man's wife. The house, which noticed the teenagers, tries to eat them, but the girl, grabbing the chandelier in the hallway, which is a palatine tongue for the construction, causes a gag reflex, and the teenagers are carried out with water outside. Mr. Nevercracker returned from the hospital with the words, "Darling, I've come," goes to the building. At this moment, the boy realizes that the house is the old man's wife. Speaking of Constance, he forces Mr. Nevercracker to talk about her. It turns out that before and after meeting the old man, the wife was ridiculed by people for being overweight. During the construction of the house, Constance dies in an accident, after which her soul passes into the structure. Since then, Mr. Nevercracker has been forcing people to stay away from their homes for their own good, taking everything that gets on his lawn to intimidate himself. The boy asks the old man to let his wife go. Upon hearing this, the house becomes enraged and, using trees attached by crowns to the side walls as legs, begins to chase the teenagers. Mr. Nevercracker initially manages to calm him down, after which, after listening to the words of the DJ, he tries to blow him up with dynamite, to which the structure begins to get angry again and does not allow it to be done. Another boy lures the house under a tower crane, from the hook of which they blow up the dwelling with the help of thrown dynamite. Mr. Nevercracker rejoices for the freedom he shares with Constance, after which, together with the teenagers, he distributes all the things he took to people. A dog and 3 people eaten by the house turn out to be alive. That's the story of Monster House. I think it's time for furniture. I'm putting up a bed, a bedside table, and a lamp. I put anvils in the corners and decorate them with foliage. From above, I place glowing stones all around the perimeter of my monster house. Now, with the help of a special tool, I close all the glowing stones on one side so that the light from them only goes down. On this side, I put cabinets, as well as shelves for clothes and shoes. I'm completing the foliage blocks. Here, I'm putting up an enchanted table, as well as building bookshelves. Now, I'm hanging a large painting, as well as putting additional anvils near the doors. Now, I decorate the entire room around the perimeter with foliage. That's where I put the dressing table. And here, I'm putting a red sofa. Now, I'm laying a bearskin in the center of the room. I'm building a chandelier on a chain in the center of the room from above. We need to replace the door. Oh, I almost forgot to change these blocks. Great, my monster house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing. Wow, Mikey, what an amazing monster house you have turned out. Great.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, you've got a great monster house. Just amazing.
Thanks, Mikey. Round 3. In the 3rd round, with the help of a special command, I put a ready-made monster house. Wow, friends, look at that. It looks just like a real monster house. I saw exactly the same one in the cartoon. Oh, how creepy. And even the trees are exactly the same. Let's see what's inside. Oh my God. Inside, everything is exactly the same as in the cartoon. There is even a descent to the basement. Oh no. There are children's toys and even a crypt where Constance lies at rest. How creepy it is here. I really want to get out of here, but let's see all the rooms first. There's just a cauldron of water and glass aquariums. What's going on here? A dead end? Well, okay. What's in this room? Ah, the old grandfather was resting here. I see. Oh, so this is the same window from which he disappeared behind his plot. Cool. Great. My monster house is ready. I wonder how Mikey doing. Oh my God, Mikey, you're at it again. I'm pretty sure this is a real monster house.
What? No, JJ, you're wrong. This time it's just my building. I tried very hard, that's all.
Is that so? Well, good. Well done then, Mikey. I praise you.
Thanks, JJ, but I can't wait to see what you've built.
Follow me.
Wow, JJ, what an amazing monster house you've got. I like it.
Thanks, Mikey. I think we can end here. Friends, don't forget to like and write a comment. Well, Mikey, I'm very tired.
Yes, JJ, I'm very tired too. Bye.
Mikey, Monster House is right behind you.
Oh no, take it, don't touch me.
No! Subscribe and like.